Happy Wednesday!
It's hump day, guys.
All right. I hope everybody is having a great Wednesday so far. We're slowly working out the bugs of how we're doing the lives.
Yeah,
because this is all new to us, right?
Yeah, so we're figuring it out as we go along.
So this is Ashley.
Hi, everyone.
I am Dawn, and you have joined Whale's Tail Quilt Shop in our very first ever Wednesday sew-along. We're not really sure what to call it. We couldn't get that creative. So for right now, we are saying it is a Wednesday sew-along. Since this is our first one though, we're just gonna kind of introduce it, roll it out, and do a mini sew-along. Since y'all don't have the pattern, it's hard for you to sew along with us. Oh, and I set up a laptop over here so that we can see the comments, because we were having a hard time seeing the last time.
Hi, Mom.
Hi, Ashley's mom. Okay, so go ahead and give us a heart or a like. Let us know that you're on. We are going to be sewing these cute little goodie bags.
They're for Halloween.
We put them in our super awesome glow-in-the-dark Halloween fabric. This fabric is by Benartex. Super, super cute. And in this little pattern, 2 cuts makes a posing little goodie bag. So the bottom goes on the top. They're really easy to sew. We will have these patterns available. If you call into our shop, we'll have some kits available also. But kits will be with our Halloween fabric and all the glow in the dark. They are $9.99. And hi Gina, hi Sherry. They will be $9.99 for the kits. If you want just the pattern itself, they are $1.99, and we can send them to you in an email. So they are in a PDF format. All right.
So we're gonna get started on sewing.
We are gonna get started. Okay. First thing, right sides together. And actually these are super cute. There are 4 by 4 by 2. So small little bottom. We just used yarn for the little handles on them. You can use ribbon, yarn, twill tape, anything like that. All seams are 1/4 inch seams. So you need fabric 1 1/4 yard or 6-inch strips. Fabric 2 1/4 yard or 6-inch strips. Okay, once you get them all done, look at this, we made some boards. My mom made some boards for us. Shout out to her. You're gonna stitch the 2 rectangles together. So make sure you're gonna do, for those of you who aren't quilters or new sewers, once you get it cut out, right sides together and a 1/4 inch seam.
So it's gonna look like this when you put them together.
Yes.
And the cuts to use for these are all gonna be 6 inches in width. For the outside of the bag, the fabric 1 is gonna be 3 1/4 inch tall, and the bottom part is gonna be 2 1/4. And so we'll sew them together now. Just line these up nicely.
Okay, and for those who are new at sewing, Ashley is just learning how to sew, and she's made a couple of quilts so far. I'm gonna have her demonstrate. And this is our ever sewing machines that we sell too. They're super, super user friendly.
And they have a ton of stitches on that you can use. You can have like heart seams, you can have so many different kind of seams. I love it. And then here's one side of the baggie.
Okay.
Then I'll get the other side done
Yep.
here.
You got step number 2 going on.
Yeah, and then
Okay, and we're just gonna pretend that these are, is this the inside of the bag that you're doing?
that's the outside.
Okay, where do the handles go? Oh, in between. All right, how is everybody doing today? Hi, Roxanne. Hopefully, everybody is doing great. We have a little bit of rain. We had some pretty awesome weather though the last couple of days. So that was super nice.
Finally managed to get out of the house for a bit.
Yes. All right.
So here we have step 1 done. I sewed the cats upside down, but that's okay. So this is supposed to be the top part of the bag, and this will end up being the bottom.
Okay. All right. So if you're using directional fabrics, make sure, unless you want your cats upside down,
Yeah.
make sure to pay attention.
And then for our next step, I'm going to be using our magic pins. Let me get them real quick.
Okay.
So these are our magic pins. They're fork pins that I find really useful for sewing this cord along.
We showed these on our favorite Fridays last week. These little magic fork pins.
So for the cord, you're gonna want it about like 2 inches from each side on the inside. So 2 inches here and 2 inches here. I'll be using our fork pins to secure them down. I like to put them like this, kind of sideways. And then this one. There you go. That way they don't get in the way of while I'm sewing. So I'm just gonna.
Do you want to put this one on?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm going to go back and forth across the cord a little so that it's secure before I put on the inside of the bag.
Who on here dresses up for Halloween? Or do you have grandkids or kids that you're taking on Halloween? I have 4 kids, so mine are pretty darn excited about this Halloween business.
Do they go to the trunk or treat?
They do go to trunk or treat, and they go, we have a street called Jackson Street that is jam-packed full of homes that decorate, and it's pretty fun. Ashley, do you have any tips? Let me get you some little scissors.
For these, I just am going over the cord just a couple times just to secure it. That way it's not like going everywhere when I try to attach this to it. I had a little bit of trouble making my first bags because I forgot to secure the cord. So it's going a little nuts.
Yeah.
But overall, I think these are really fun little bags to make for Halloween. I think kids will really love them. And I've been wanting to use this pattern and just kind of enlarge it by like multiplying it by a number and make even bigger like trick-or-treating bags. So I'm definitely going to be doing that today, and I'm excited.
Yeah. And also, these are a great project for your kids. They're really easy. If you're teaching your kids to sew, this is a great one to use, practice using rulers and rotary cutters, because they're all straight cuts. You can layer the fabric if you want, and they are almost the immediate gratification. My kids struggle, here we go. My kids struggle with the, sometimes with quilt tops because they take so long to finish. And these ones are just really fun. They can give them to their friends, hand them out at their little class parties, but super fun to do if you have little ones or older ones. Mine are 10 and 13. And it also teaches them how to use the iron as well. Okay.
And so here's
next?
the finished step 2. The next step we will just be attaching this to here.
Okay, so we went through step 1, step 2, and this will, when we do a sew along, we will have some boards, but we'll actually be a little bit more interactive, but since y'all don't have a pattern. So we've attached these, and that's what we have right there.
And we'll be attaching the inside to the top of the bag like this. So right sides together. And let me straighten that out here. And remember, it's a 1/4 inch seam across.
Okay, so are you doing just across the top right now?
Yeah, just across the top.
Okay, so when you layer them together, you're just sewing where you just tack the handles onto. Perfect.
Alrighty. And then we'll be doing that one more time for the other side of the bag.
Okay.
This is what it looks like.
You're doing an awesome job.
Thank you.
Girl.
And honestly, the Halloween fabric is kind of some of my favorite fabric here that we have in the store. I recently made a quilt out of it, and the glow in the dark is so cool.
She did. She made a quilt that had the eyeballs and
Black bones.
the eyeballs and bones, and she put half square triangles in there to make a heart in the center of the quilt. We took it in the big dark utility closet here so that we could check it out. It turned out really good. I liked it in the glow in the dark fabric. Okay, so now you have your insides and your outside with the handle. Okay, what's up next?
So the next step we'll be doing is sewing the right sides together all across like this. So
Across the bottom?
going all around.
Okay, in a total square.
And leaving us like about 2-3 inches hole at the top, or on the top of the inside here, so that we can flip it inside out.
Okay.
And get that together.
And have you tried to do the open spot anywhere else besides the bottom?
Yeah, so I'd like to put the hole on the inside of the bag. That way, it's like when you're closing the hole with a needle and thread, it's not visible if you like leave it hanging out. And if you have it anywhere else, it's kind of more visible, so that's why I like it on the inside.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's a good tip. Normally we would be ironing, so you can just finger pressure seams to the outside or splay them apart. Either one.
Yeah, make sure to press your seams. Don't be like me right now.
I don't know. That is one of my biggest. I am not a presser. I do it. It's not my favorite. What is, like, somebody comment and tell us what's your least favorite sewing type of task? Whether it's ironing, I don't know, mine is ironing, like I said. Ironing, pinning. Do you like pins or do you use clips? I like the fork pins. I also like clips though.
Yeah, we have what are they called? Are they called Wonder Clips?
Yeah, the Wonder Clips.
I want to find them.
Oh, we have some on here. On our, yeah. Have you guys used these? Or who uses little Wonder Clips? These ones? Instead of pins? Or along with pins? Those are great.
They're really easy to use, and I like them better than pins, honestly, because I don't forget they're there and end up breaking a needle, so.
I don't know, my favorite thing about this whole thing is I'm gonna fill this up with chocolate and eat it.
Oh yeah.
I have a weakness for chocolate.
I'm excited to go out trick-or-treating with bags like this.
Oh yeah. Alright, she's back stitching and
we're done.
yeah.
So this is going to be the finished product of step 4. Everything sewed together.
Okay.
And then step 5.
Step 5.
It's kind of the most confusing and difficult part. it's where we make the bottom of the bag. We're gonna be making like pulling apart both of the fabrics.
The corners.
Yeah, to make corners like this.
Okay.
And there'll be triangles, and you'll sew about an inch in all the way across. And make sure to backstitch on these.
Right. So you can kind of see it on our board right here. You're gonna make it into the triangle and sew straight across so that in the bottom of the bag, it lays nice and, well, I guess you could say square or rectangle-ish.
And it'll be for
Makes the bottom of the bag.
all 4 of the corners.
Okay. I wish y'all could see the glow-in-the-dark fabric. If you haven't had access to the glow-in-the-dark fabric, if you're not from here, we are going to show a couple of bolts. And for those of you watching our Facebook Live, whether you're local or not, you can either give us a call or come in and you can get 10% off of all of our glow-in-the-dark Halloween fabrics. Since Halloween is on its way.
Yes.
Fast approaching.
In a week, right?
In a week. A little less than a week, right?
I think so, yeah. It's the 20th
Or a little less.
today.
10 days.
Yeah.
11 days?
11 days.
The days just kind of run all together sometimes, at least for me.
Some people have even come in to like make dresses for their kids or dolls out of this stuff.
Yeah. Yes. That
I
is
gotta say,
true.
It's really cute fabric. I really like
It is.
And so this is 2 corners done. And then
Okay.
we gotta get the other 2
Thank
done.
you guys for hanging in with us and watching our little sew-alongs. Nice back stitching.
Thank you.
Perfect. So one other thing on these little bags, because it's all going to be inside out, you can, to make it, because they're so small, just cut these little tiny corners off at an angle where the points are so they kind of lay a little bit better.
That's what I will be doing here after I sew them all down. And that was our last corner.
Last corner. Last corner.
And so this is what it looks like all finished up. It looks like a little deranged little square.
Yeah.
And so we'll be using these scissors that we got in. I really like them. We have them here in the shop. They are called
Yeah.
the Perfect Scissors.
Perfect scissors.
Perfect name for them because they are the perfect scissors.
These things can cut through so many layers without it flipping on the fabric.
Yeah,
So
and make sure you leave like a 1/4 inch there while cutting these off.
no turning back now.
Nope. We will
Oh,
be turning
look at
inside
that.
out.
From West Wales,
Ooh.
Pembrokeshire. I don't know. Is that, am I saying that right? Pembrokeshire.
Is that in the UK?
I think that would be in the. Are you go? Is it winter there? Yeah, it has to be winter.
Yeah, they're the northern hemisphere.
Yeah. Well, I always get confused with, because we get a lot of people in from Australia and New Zealand.
Oh yeah. I thought New Zealand was in the northern hemisphere.
No.
Hemisphere.
I don't know. Anywhere beachy sounds nice, even if it's raining right now.
Oh yeah. All right, and so
Okay.
we're turning inside out.
Turned inside out.
And then make sure all the corners are nice.
Okay.
So this is what it looks like turned inside out.
Look at that.
And then
Those are cute.
you gotta look for any threads that might be poking out and chop them off. And then I won't be doing it right now, but what you would ideally do is do like an invisible stitch here across the hole, and then you stuff it inside And you can top stitch this if you'd like.
Oh yeah, just along the edge.
I personally didn't because I was like, I want my goodie bags done. And then here it is. And it's all cute and ready for candy.
Right? And look, on hers she...
It is wet and cold and heading to winter. Visited Whale's Tail a few years ago.
Oh, nice. It's wet and cold here, so we're kind of like twinsing on the weather today. It's, well, I don't know what the temperature is today, but it's, you know.
It's cold. It's starting,
cold.
You can feel the winter in the air.
Yeah. Somehow we went to, we didn't want to do fall here, so it just kind of skipped right over fall.
Yeah, so here's our bag with my
Look at
upside down
that.
cats there.
Right? We're going to call these scaredy cats.
Yeah, they got so scared they went upside down.
One side is scared and the other side is good.
Yeah.
So with these little patterns, like I said, you get 2 bags with it. If you just want the pattern, call us and we will get that email to you so you can make your own little goodie bags, either for yourself to hand out, have your kids make them with you, your grandkids. Anyways, these are super cute.
An entire kit will be including fabric, Halloween fabric of your choosing, and
the little
pattern.
handle too.
Mm-hmm. And it'll be $9.99 for the entire kit.
Yes, and we can get that sent. Good job, Ashley.
Thanks, Mom.
You gotta call out.
Shout out to Gracie Fernandez.
All right, and then we are gonna be doing these every other Wednesday.
So we'll have sew-alongs going on every other Wednesday.
Yeah.
And it'll be a lot of fun to do with you guys.
Right, and we're gonna do we'll offer kits. We will announce the sew-along on so today we're doing the sew-along. Friday we're doing our favorite Fridays, or Friday favorites.
Either way.
Either way, we're doing it on Friday. On Friday we will announce what we will be sewing on the next sew-along, so that if you want a kit and a pattern, you can get that ahead of time and we can all do a fun little sew-along, right?
Yeah.
We are still working diligently to get our website up and going, and the plan is still to have it rolled out by November 1st. We do shipping all over the world, so there's no restriction there, and locals will be able to go on, or people from Prince of Wales, Metlakatla, they can go on to the site, order, and we have local pickup, so we can get it all cut up and filled, and then you can just stop in and pick it up. So we're trying to cover all of our bases.
Yeah.
In class, we will have locals in class. We are going to have Zoom classes.
I'm excited to start those.
I know. The one thing that we are going to also be doing is the drum roll. We are starting the Extra Tough Strip Club. I know, isn't that a cool name?
Yeah, it is.
Okay, the first pattern that we are going to be doing with this Extra Tough Strip Club, which, if you're not from here, Extra Toughs are the boots that we wear here. Well, most people wear the boots here. So that's where we got the name from. But we will be using stripology patterns, cozy quilt patterns as well, the stripology rulers, and strip tube rulers. So we will be rolling that out, and all of those clubs and classes will be online as well, so we can we'll be doing Zoom classes, and we also will be doing some live classes in special groups or breakout groups on Facebook. So we're pretty excited about this strip clubs that we're going to be doing, and we will be offering both patterns and kits for those strip club members. Let's see, what else do we have to announce? I wrote notes. Because this mom of 4, like, sometimes my brain doesn't remember everything. All right. Oh yeah, watch our watch our Facebook page for the announcement of when we will be going live with our website. I think that's it.
Yeah, that's all we have in store for you. And we should show off some of the Halloween bolts.
Oh, yeah. Let's grab a couple of Halloween bolts. We'll show them to you. I'll post pictures along with how you can call in and get them, and we can send them out. And all of these are glow in the dark. Move it on over here. All right. We're like the Price is Right over here right now. Okay. The first one are these super fun orange eyeballs. The eyeballs are the things that glow. We have, what? Oh, the cats. We have the cats in orange and in purple. Oops, are those upside down? Orange and purple cats, and the cats have an outline glow, and then the eyeballs glow.
And then we have
Oh, I guess we have
eyeballs.
Yeah, we have two other eyeballs, black and orange, and green and purple. Here's the orange cats, which you saw already.
And then we have a ton of different bones here.
Right.
So we got purple, orange.
And then we have black with white, and blue with, kind of multicolored, blue with orange and green. And then what else? We have some ghosts.
Ooh, spooky.
Oh yeah, and we have just a fun word print.
It says boo, spooky,
Boo,
right.
spooky, October 31st, you know, just in case you forget when Halloween is. Stars.
And then we have spider webs and dinosaurs.
Oh yeah, we have dinosaurs. So if you guys call in or come in, just mention that you saw this on the Facebook Live, and you will get 10% off of whatever you purchase on these. Our 9-inch cut minimum
Oh, yes. And
applies.
another one we forgot to mention is
the
skulls.
skulls. So let us know what y'all are gonna do for Halloween and what you're gonna make. Invite all of your friends to watch. Again, Friday, I think we'll do 10:30 again. Yeah, 10:30 on Friday. We're gonna be going over some more shop favorites and our favorites as well.
And
So
we will, on Friday Favorites, just a reminder, we'll be talking about what the next sew along will be.
yes,
So tune in for that.
tune in. I like that. Tune in. Okay. All right, everybody. I hope you guys have an awesome Wednesday, and wherever you may be safe, be well.
Yeah.
We will see you on Friday. Bye.
Bye. And I will keep waving here.
Right.
Bye. Have a
You gotta
good
do
day.
some awkward things.